Hey everyone, happy January 1st. One of the things I'm asking all our experts to do this week is to deliver a message. And here we have Omar. How you doing, buddy?
Good, Michael. How are you?
I'm doing well. What is your New Year's message to the One Rental at a Time audience?
Whew, I got so much to share. You know, what happened prior to today does not dictate what you're going to be doing in the future. Okay. Anything that's already been in the past, it's like your rearview mirror. It's back there, you know it, you passed it, but focus on that windshield that's straight in front of you, and that is your future because you're moving forward. We've all been through a lot of challenges this last year, or this last year, and some more than others. And there's a lot of people that have reached out and that have asked, "Hey, what do I need to do now for 2021? How can I change what happened in 2020?" It's not necessarily what you're going to be doing to change it. It's focusing on what you could provide to other people more so this next year, to provide more value and to bring more opportunity or create more opportunities with situations that come to you. And a lot of you guys here that are listening, you guys are W-2 employees. Some of you guys are huge investors. Some other people barely started in this real estate venture or real estate career. So for each of you, there's always something special because if you're a W-2 employee, you're able to go buy some rental properties listening to Michael. I mean, look at, he did it, and it's passive, and if you're an entrepreneur, if you're out there as a realtor or a wholesaler, one specific for you guys as wholesalers is you guys are making a boatload of money wholesaling pieces of paper, right, to other investors. What are you doing with that money though? That's the thing. Like, don't go spending it on a nice vehicle if you don't have a bunch of assets that pay for that payment. Because then April comes, you're not going to have no money for your taxes because you still get taxed. So just one of those things I wanted to share with you for you wholesalers: save some money, put some money away, live below your means because you do get big chunks of money. And if you're a realtor out there, do the same. You get big commission checks. You know what your expenses are. Just because you're making more money doesn't mean you need to elevate your expenses. Okay. There's a lot of things that we've learned in 2020 that we were able to do without a big building, without a lot of overhead. I mean, geez, we figured out a way to work from home and still maintain. So we became, we figured out a way. We adjusted, we pivoted, whatever you want to call it, because we were forced to. So imagine if you force yourself to lower your expenses and increase your production, how much more money you're going to have at the end of the month that's not spendable, that's investable, that you're able to go multiply that money for other returns. So there's a lot of things that this taught us. It taught me a lot, you know, um, it taught me a lot of perspective this year, especially just this last month, losing my father a month ago. And it's changed a lot in me. And in what's really it's what's really shitty is it always takes any one of us that's listening to this. It always takes something that happens to you for you to change. Okay, always. It's the whole aspect of pleasure and pain. Those two things motivate everybody the most. The pain of not being able to do this, or the pleasure to be able to go do that. And honestly, just sit back, realize what you've accomplished, in 2020 through this whole shit, I'm going to call it, and be blessed that you made it through. Because a lot of people aren't as fortunate. They really aren't. Surround yourself with people that actually want to elevate you and provide more value so you can get through all of this crap that we're going through. And 2021 is completely open. It's there for the taking. But I do want to say, pat yourself on the back, give yourself a round of applause for going through this issue this year, and you made it. not made it to like, oh, I can go spend a bunch of money. You just made it to start another year and to create a better one than what you just went through. Okay. All these small victories that you've accomplished. Yeah, pat yourself on the back a little bit. Humble yourself though, that there's still a lot more to learn, because I'm sitting here talking to Michael who has 180 some units, and there's not very many people that you can go talk to with that many units. So I ask him questions. I'm taking notes. He's delivering some nuggets, and I'm able to do the same for all of you. And there's someone that's always better than you, but remember, don't become an asshole because this person does better than you. No, why don't you ask a better question and figure out how you can get to their level, or at least take some ideas from them, and be honest with yourself. Like, it takes time.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen tomorrow.
Love
So I hope that this can inspire you. This can help you get through that next quarter, because we're in quarters now that I'm taking this from Michael. It's every quarter now. From here to March, the end of March. What am I going to do? So start breaking your year down in your quarters, and then you can start seeing a little bit more of a change, because now it's compounded over the course of four times over the year. So I hope it can help you guys. Thank you for listening through the rambling and everything else. But I mean, I've been through a lot of shit, and we're here if you have any questions. And I'm just glad I'm able to provide some value. Thank you again, Michael, for allowing me to be on your show. And I greatly appreciate it.
That was a wonderful message, man. Thank you for delivering it.
You're welcome.